A double perfect war is unusual to say the least, but here, in the Queso Cup, with the pressure of $20,000 and a golden ticket to the World Finals on the line, the chances of all 10 players hitting every beat of every attack is frankly ridiculous. Strut esports and Tribe Gaming are the most dominant, consistent performers in the game right now. Both teams average over 14 stars per war, and perfect wars are not unusual for these powerhouses. This was a match everyone had their eye on as soon as the bracket was announced. Highly anticipated, and oh boy did it deliver. So how did Tribe edge a victory over Strut? What can teams going up against Tribe in the future learn from this match? In this video, we'll look at the tactics deployed by both Strut and Tribe and analyse what went right and what went wrong for both teams. If a war's drawn as stars and percent destruction, then the final metric used is average attack duration. It's not an ideal metric, it favours quicker, less skilled, spammier attacks. I don't like spam! And discourages multi-stage attacks, such as Queen Charge Lalo, which everybody loves to watch, because it's so difficult and highly skilled. But with the constraints of a live stream, time is really the only metric available. And both teams were aware of this rule going into the match. And this was the key for Tribe's undoing of Strut. So how do you beat a team that regularly puts up 15-star wars? Both teams had this question in mind as they prepared for this war. Strut's game plan was to skewer 15 stars and cause a slip up for Tribe through defense. Strut excel at this. If you look at the Renegados war, Strut predicted every attack from Renegados perfectly. They made the team who ultimately went on to third place in the competition of cheese look decidedly average. But Tribe are a different beast. Harder to predict, they use a variety of strategies, unusual entry points and unexpected siege machines. There is one weakness Tribe have though. Box bases have traditionally been Tribe's Achilles heel, so Strut gave them plenty of box bases to deal with, and a cheeky little toxic ring base thrown in there as well. So why didn't this strategy work? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Number one, Strut gave Tribe a get out with the ring base. If you identify a weakness in a team, then the play is normally to give the opponent 5 similar styled bases. This forces the weak hitter to hit the base type that they are not comfortable with. By providing a ring base, it gave an out for one of the Tribe players. Now this is not me throwing shade at Kronos, but it gave Tribe options, and that's the point. Now Tribe, being the reflective team that they are, were well aware of their weakness against box bases, and so undoubtedly a lot of time will have gone into practicing against those types of bases. Regardless of that, the main problem with box bases is that it played against Strut's main strength. Strut are brilliant at predicting the entry point of attacks, but with a box base and its symmetrical nature, it's really hard to predict. Essentially, Strut went all in on the pressure getting to Tribe, and it was a gamble that almost paid off. Offensively, Strut were incredible. Their queen charges were a masterclass. The control of super wall breakers flawless, and they went for unpredictable strats, using only one Lavalunian attack. Boom's Queen Charge Lalo was incredible, beautiful, a masterclass. But their attacks were slow. All had a Queen Charge, a long, meandering Queen Charge. Had Strut forgotten about time? Did they ignore time? Did they not show Tribe enough respect? I think the answer is actually something else. So what was it that gave Tribe the edge? Was it the all-Tribe caster lineup?
Wait a minute!
Was it the OP Fluxy clone? Or was it just a bit of luck? Tribe's answer to the question, how do you beat a team that regularly put up 15-star wars, was we beat them on time. Tribe's focus was on time. Always. Tribe opened with a quick hit. Super Minion Hydra is super strong and it's fast. Everything goes in at once. The clone super minions devastate a huge chunk of the map. The dragons and dragon riders are moving through the base immediately, and the heroes are alive at the end to help with the cleanup. Their second hit was even faster. Requires came in with a Sui Lalo, keeping the unpredictable nature of Tribe alive with a flame flinger supporting the Sui. This attack was arguably Strut's best base. It almost wasn't a 3-star. This baby dragon changed the attack from a 2-star 99% to the fastest hit in the war. And this pattern of focus on time continued. Despite Fluxy, Chronos and Exorcist all using queen charges, the charges were short and quick. No swag from Fluxy, every spell was used in an attempt to delete the base as quickly as possible. Dictating how your opponent plays is one of the hardest skills in any competitive environment. It's subtly different from baiting or predicting a strategy. This is what Tribe excelled at in this match. Tribe dictated every hit from both sides. They banged the drum and Strut marched to the beat of it. Against Bazinger and Space Station Gaming, Tribe used anti-3-star bases. Offset Town Halls, you expect to give up the 2 stars in a hope of defending that 3rd star. Look at the bases Tribe gave Strut. They gave Strut diamond bases. A style of base that's gone out of fashion and potentially Strut weren't very practiced on. And also a style of base that defends well against spam. It encourages queen charges to happen. Strut took the bait. Every attack was a queen charge, a beautiful queen charge, with inventive, unorthodox use of troops at the back end. But the temptation to queen charge was so great that Strut's traditional speed hitters, Ast and Mask, opted to hit with queen charge. Boom hit last, he used queen charge again, but time was clearly on Strut's mind at this point, because Boom's hit was the fastest from Strut. In fact, in the whole match, only Requires' hit was faster than Boom's. But it wasn't enough. The average time war was won in the first couple of attacks, and it was too much for Boom to make back. Tribe's final hitter, Exorcist, had the advantage of knowing the average time to beat, and although his hit wasn't the fastest, it was by no means the slowest, and it allowed Tribe to edge out Strut in this history-making match. Beating Strut was not the end of the story for Tribe. They went on to dominate Space Station Gaming twice on day 2, and secured a golden ticket by putting up a 14 and 15 star war, and defending exceptionally well. So what's next? Well, both teams could meet again in the battle for the 4th golden ticket in the ESL live event in Poland. Tribe can play with less pressure knowing that they have a golden ticket in hand. Will they try to keep the momentum going, or will they ease off a little and hold back some new tricks for the finals in September? For Strut, meanwhile, the pressure continues to grow. They are one of a growing list of teams that everyone wants to see in Finland but aren't yet there. And as the number of tickets get less and less, pressure will continue to grow. But whatever Tribe team turns up in Poland, the dominant on-form team or the off-focus holding back some tricks for Finland team, they can't win 2 golden tickets, and so the 4 teams that make it to August 7th will not need to fear the Tribe quite yet.